Welcome to NanoHub, your go-to channel for smart tech reviews, the latest gadgets, and practical buying guides that make choosing the right technology simple. Is the Vantrue N5S worth your money? How much better is 4-channel coverage compared with a traditional front and rear dash cam, and could this be one of the best 360-degree dash cams for serious drivers, families, and rideshare users? I've added a link below where you can check the latest price, current offers, and availability. The Vantrue N5S is a premium 4-channel dash cam designed to record what's happening in front of your vehicle, behind it, and inside the cabin. Instead of relying on a single camera or basic 2-channel setup, the N5S combines 4 Sony STARVIS 2 sensors to create comprehensive coverage around the vehicle. Vantrue currently lists the N5S at $399.99, with support for up to a 1 TB microSD card. The main front camera records at up to 2.7K, while the rear camera records at 1440p and the 2 cabin cameras record at 1080p. All 4 channels can record simultaneously, giving you a much broader picture of what is happening on the road and inside your vehicle. So what does that mean in real-world use? Imagine you're involved in an incident at an intersection. A traditional front-facing dash cam might capture what's happening ahead, but the N5S can also record behind the vehicle and inside the cabin at the same time. That additional footage can provide a much more complete record of an event, making the system especially appealing to rideshare drivers, families, fleet operators, and anyone who wants maximum vehicle coverage. The 2.7K front camera uses a Sony STARVIS 2 IMX675 sensor, with a 158-degree field of view and recording at up to 30 frames per second. The rear camera also uses an IMX675 sensor and records at 1440p with a 165-degree field of view. In practical terms, the combination gives the 2 exterior cameras plenty of detail for capturing road signs, surrounding vehicles, lane markings, and other important visual information. Inside the vehicle, the 2 1080p cabin cameras are particularly useful. They use Sony STARVIS 2 sensors and infrared illumination, allowing them to record the cabin even when lighting is limited. For rideshare drivers, this can provide a clear record of passengers and activity inside the vehicle, while family drivers can use the interior cameras to monitor the back seats. Night recording is another major feature. STARVIS 2 sensors are designed for strong low-light performance, while the cabin cameras use automatic infrared illumination. Independent testing found the N5S capable of producing clear daytime footage, with useful night recording and particularly strong coverage from its 4-camera configuration. The N5S also includes HDR support on its cameras according to the published specifications, helping the system manage challenging lighting conditions such as bright headlights and darker areas around them. This is particularly useful when you're driving at night or moving between areas with dramatically different lighting. If you're enjoying this review so far, consider giving the video a quick like, it really helps support the channel. For connectivity, the N5S includes 5 GHz Wi-Fi and a dedicated mobile app, making it easier to access and transfer recorded clips from the camera to your phone. Instead of removing the memory card every time you want to review footage, you can connect your smartphone and work with recordings through the app. There's also built-in GPS and voice control. GPS can add location and speed information to recordings, while voice commands allow you to control certain camera functions without reaching toward the dashboard. That's a useful combination for drivers who want the camera to remain as hands-off as possible while they're on the road. Parking protection is another important part of the package. The N5S supports buffered parking mode, including motion and collision detection, giving the camera the ability to capture events around a parked vehicle. Vantrue specifies 24/7 parking monitoring, while continuous parking mode operation requires the appropriate hardware setup. Storage is equally important because 4 cameras generate considerably more video than a basic front-facing dash cam. The N5S supports microSD cards up to 1 TB, giving you substantially more room for recordings across all 4 channels. For anyone running all 4 cameras regularly, that extra capacity can be especially valuable. Power is handled by a supercapacitor rather than a conventional lithium battery. Vantrue says this design provides durability and reliable operation across extreme temperatures, with the N5S rated for operating temperatures from approximately 4 to 158 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a useful design choice for a device that spends much of its life mounted inside a vehicle. The system is also designed around a two-unit physical configuration. The main front unit handles the front and front cabin views, while the rear unit provides rear and rear cabin coverage. This creates 4 recording channels while keeping the system relatively organized within the vehicle. Independent testing confirms the N5S delivers front, rear, and dual cabin recording in one integrated setup. Compared with conventional 2-channel dash cams, the biggest advantage here is simply coverage. You get front, rear, and 2 interior views simultaneously. Compared with a typical 4K single-camera system, the N5S focuses less on maximum resolution from one lens and more on collecting evidence from multiple directions. That's a particularly useful approach for rideshare drivers and anyone who values comprehensive vehicle monitoring. At around $400 from Vantrue's current listing, the N5S sits firmly in the premium dash cam category. But you're getting 4-channel recording, 4 STARVIS 2 sensors, 5 GHz Wi-Fi, GPS, voice control, parking monitoring, infrared cabin recording, and up to 1 TB storage support in one system. For buyers specifically looking for maximum coverage, those features make the N5S a compelling option. So, who should consider the Vantrue N5S? It's particularly well suited to rideshare drivers, families, commuters, fleet operators, and drivers who want detailed evidence from multiple angles. If your priority is comprehensive protection rather than simply recording the road ahead, the 4-channel design makes a major difference. If you're searching for the best 4-channel dash cam, a 360-degree dash cam, a STARVIS 2 dash cam, or a premium front and rear camera with cabin recording, the Vantrue N5S offers a feature-rich solution. With 2.7K front recording, 1440p rear video, dual 1080p cabin cameras, infrared night vision, 5 GHz Wi-Fi, GPS, voice control, buffered parking mode, and up to 1 TB storage, it is designed to give drivers a much more complete picture of every journey. Thanks for watching NanoHub. If you enjoyed this review, subscribe for more tech reviews, gadget comparisons, and smart buying guides to help you stay ahead in the world of technology. See you in the next video.